Still none of my friends have left me yet. I'm the same man I was since the age of 13, and I've lived my life with no regrets. If you're looking for some freedom, all it takes is 10 drinks minimum. If you're looking for rhyme or reason, all it takes is 10 drinks.
Oh yeah, we are live. What is that? You might want to turn that away a little bit, if you could. There you go. We're live. It's New Year's Eve.
Much better.
It's 10 drink minimum. We're hidden somewhere in Albuquerque. Sounds like it's like reverbing back and forth. Happy New Year's Eve, everybody, huh?
You're not on Facebook Live yet.
Are we not? Are you sure?
I just shared it.
Billy's got us.
Yeah, and I just shared it.
Yeah, Billy's got us. He shared it.
I just shared it
yeah.
too.
Turn myself off of that.
Yeah.
So I have this.
So, yeah, we're live. James is here.
I'm here.
James, you're looking pretty dapper, if I don't say myself.
Oh boy, thank you. You know, I go for any chance to dress up.
Oh, okay. Holly is here as well.
Hello.
Holly, you look amazing. I made a
Thank
joke
you.
earlier, and you were like, what?
It was one of those offhand jokes where like, you cannot be serious. Of course he wasn't, but it was like, Jesus, why would you say that to her?
That's just how Chris and I are.
Yeah.
He likes to tell me I look like the human form of a fart.
I did say that. That is
Yeah.
true. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
I did say that. That is true.
But Happy New Year. I, for one, had a crazy week. The thing is, it's weird to have it on a Monday, and the weekend's already passed, because I had my shits and giggles on Friday and Saturday, and
Yeah.
even last night to some extent. And now we're here Monday, and tomorrow is Tuesday. Like, I don't know, I guess people, I don't know what kind of people like go to work on, hungover on a Tuesday.
I
go to work hungover a lot.
yeah.
I don't work.
I'm pretty much always hungover on a Tuesday.
James just is hungover.
Yeah, that's true. It's just in a constant, perpetual state of being hungover.
We have a live audience here. For people that are out in the audience, we actually have a microphone for you. If somebody
there.
wants to join in just randomly, I'm not saying sit down and let's have a 1 hour conversation, but if you want to come up and say something, you're more than welcome to. And I have a camera to put you on, so awesome. So,
Except if it's me, because if you're wondering why I'm sitting all the way over here, my name is Billy, and I'm never on camera.
Yeah.
And actually, I would say like 2019 is one of those years where I like lose a crap ton of weight and will be comfortable with being on camera. Because right now I just look like Jabba the Hutt with like a sweater on.
How much weight are you planning to lose? Because I want to lock that down on this show right here today.
I want to be under 200. Which is fair. Well, for like a person who's 5'9", I'm sure the BMI would still be really fucking high. But I would say 10 years ago, I was 100 pounds heavier than I am now.
Wow.
And I lost a crap ton. And I'm like, it's still at a husky 240.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to like losing a crap ton.
Your mom would take you to the Husky area? I want to call Billy out. Because we go to the store before Christmas, and Billy's like, I need to get a sock hat because my head's cold. And I was like, Billy, you don't know if you're going to get that for Christmas. And guess what happened?
He got one for Christmas.
He got one for
I
Christmas.
got 2 for Christmas.
Yes.
And the thing is, I'm really one to lose shit, especially at parties.
Yeah.
I've lost a pea coat. I've lost a really nice like Ralph Lauren jacket.
Guitars.
I've lost beanies. I've lost hats, like several lighters and chargers. But that's why I am not one to buy expensive shit. What you're seeing right now is an outfit that maybe cost at most $50.
They can't see you, Billy.
They can't
Right.
tell.
No
You
one-
could be wearing like
so,
$1 million outfit.
So just go off the description. I'm just like a little Jabba the Hutt with a sweater on.
He's like sitting over there. He's a short.
Oh, Happy New Year, G.
Can we say whose party we're at? Is that one? So we're live at the Dan Mayfield New Year's Eve. I was going to say Christmas party. New Year's Eve party. It is.
The 19th
Yeah. 19th annual. So this is the last day of 2018. For some of you, that's probably a good thing. Some of you are like, oh, it was a good time.
I'm glad 2018 is over.
There's still no fucking wall built.
Yeah,
I'll say that.
that's good.
There's no wall.
No metal slats.
No metal slats. I don't know what that means. We have a new governor going in tomorrow.
At midnight.
At midnight.
Oh, wow.
And he was explaining it too early to us because you think
Yeah.
like, oh, it happens when the inauguration happens, but that's just ceremonial.
That's just ceremonial.
I
That's
think he was describing like a ceremony they have at midnights where they shake hands and like
Yeah.
touch butts,
They touch butts.
they touch front butts.
Pretty sure that's how it works.
and that's when you like actually change power.
That's how you contract the
I
governorcy.
guess maybe that's just New Mexico.
They do like a hockey hip check into each other, and then interesting. We've got a pretty cool night planned for all you guys. We got an hour-long podcast, and then we have a comedy set from Holly Ann,
Yes.
and then Billy will be on camera because he's going to play some music for everybody as well.
That's right.
And the thing is, like, I would love for people that don't know what I look like to finally see me. It's like, that's what he looks like.
You should wear like a ski mask while you play.
I don't know. Like, he sounded totally different. I sound like I would be, you know, like a.
Yeah.
Lucha mask.
Oh,
Dan
that's
says he has a
fine.
lucha mask for you.
I would wear a mask. I'm okay with being on camera if it's in the context of me playing music. Because actually, I do enjoy the compliment. I'm not sure if it's a compliment, but when they hear me play music, it's like, that's not what I thought you look like.
No. Billy's really popular with the cougar crowd. I saw him play a set on at Marble one time, and he gets off the stage, and there was like 3 cougar ladies that just came up to Billy, and if I wasn't there, he probably would have gotten kidnapped. And
Oh,
Now
well,
you're coming with us.
I cockblocked Billy.
Chris, how dare you?
Billy was going to have a 4-way with some mamas.
That could have been a fun night.
Could have been.
How dare you? You
I'm-
better not ever cockblock me like that.
You don't know what Billy likes.
That's true.
I could be very well. The thing is, actually, I think, Chris, because I don't remember this, so I was probably drunk. And then the thing is like, I saved you from this old lady
Yeah.
mothball smell you're going to have
Yeah.
tomorrow morning.
Yeah. You know,
Thank you, Chris. I don't appreciate
James
you
has
enough.
been trying to like talk for like 2 minutes.
I've been getting my quips in.
Yeah? So, James, we have bad news for you. If you guys don't know,
Uh-oh.
James is a background principal extra, and his newest adventure is the TV show Midnight Texas,
Oh yeah, I
which
already.
just got canceled.
I know.
So,
I heard about that.
That's really uplifting, Chris.
But Universal is still shopping it around. NBC canceled it, but Universal is still shopping it around. So it can be.
I wish
picked
they
up.
would send you, like, they're like, you're the emissary. They're like, so what part do you play on the show?
I'm the local waiter. I
I'm the-
have no lines.
I'm vampire bartender, local waiter.
I'm on camera a bunch. I don't
Yeah.
say anything. You mostly see my hands putting down dishes, maybe taking them away.
And it's been like so long since we've done a live show.
Yeah.
We had little technical difficulties
We
before,
did.
which is, you know, it's resolved.
Right.
But, you know, when it goes to live shows, it's always been like at a bar.
Everybody keeps saying Happy New Year in the chat. So, Happy
Yeah.
New Year, everyone.
Happy
Yay,
New
happy
Year.
Happy New Year.
Knew you, knew me.
What's the worst fucking thing that happened in 2018 to you guys? Anyone?
Oh,
I can tell you. Actually, can I go first?
yes.
Oh, I was going to say
Yeah,
Burt
sure.
Reynolds died. That was a big one, right?
That was awful.
Did anyone cry?
I did.
That's
I cried.
Smokey and the Bandit, man.
I love those movies.
I can tell you what happened. It was June 2nd, 2018. And it started out like any other weekend.
Are you guys just talking shit back in the corner over there?
I know. I
Can you
see
come
them.
come over and talk it into the microphone?
Oh, they're
you are.
afraid.
I see you guys. Yeah, I see.
They're
Go ahead,
afraid.
Billy. All
You know,
right.
it started out as any other night. You know, you go out, have some drinks with the boys. You know, just hang out. But it ended up with me having it was our friend Josh's birthday party, and come to find out that like Well, of course, I had a little bit too much of the sauce that night, and ended up having my car stolen, my phone stolen. I had changed the locks on my house. They stole my piggy bank of 20. It had maybe at the most $20 in it of quarters. But that shit was the worst, and I've actually had to deal, with the police and like having to deal with, trying to find.
You left your keys in the front door. Someone stole them.
Oh no.
Stole your phone. Stole your piggy bank, and then they stole your van.
Yeah, all in one night.
All in one night.
Gee.
And so it was after that fact. Well, after the fact, 6 months later, like okay, so I quit drinking. I was like, this is it. Fuck this.
I was like really excited. I thought you would have to get a new car, and then they found it.
They did find my car. And if listeners, if you don't know what my car looks like, it's a 1998 Plymouth Voyager with like. It's a rapey van.
No. They stole all of his duct tape.
I'm pretty sure the doors don't even lock on that thing. I don't know how it could be.
No, it does. It's just I don't care. In my mind, it's like, okay, maybe it's a good thing that it's got stolen. Maybe it's a good thing because I've had like so much equipment stolen from this van, like downtown. I've had windows broken, so I'm just like, it's a shitty fucking car. I don't care.
It's not that it locks, Smiley. It doesn't have door handles. So then he has to explain to you how to open it. So I don't know how they broke into it.
And so that happened, and of course, being that messed up, I didn't remember anything, and it was embarrassing. I had to like call my mom and tell her like my van got stolen, but she doesn't know I was drinking though. It was just like, oh, shit, that's just what happens in Albuquerque.
So you just made some shit up. You're all.
It's Albuquerque, Mom. And
it's
of course,
Albuquerque.
So she's just like, oh my God, no, not my Billy.
Oh.
Whereas I tell my mom, I'm like, I bruised a rib, and she's like, you were drunk, weren't you? I'm like,
I know.
Yeah.
I'm a stand-up comedian. My family is like, you were drunk, weren't you? Like, probably.
Well, I do drink a lot.
I do drink a lot.
I do drink a lot. What about you, Holly? What was the worst thing that happened?
Well, you know what? This year, it's kind of hard to say which thing was the worst. I'm going to say probably when my paycheck bounced. That was bad.
I didn't even hear about this.
Oh, yeah, no. I never talk about it, ever. Yeah, I think that was the worst. That was like the lowest of the low. I didn't even know that was a thing that could happen to people. Like paychecks bouncing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was probably the worst.
Wow.
Still not resolved, so.
I had a relationship failure.
Oh.
But that's not the worst thing. That just happens. That's like every 6 months it happens. So I'm like, whatever. So I'm going to go with Burt Reynolds died. Because that's pretty sad. Because that's Smokey and the Bandit.
Oh, Stan Lee dying was
Stan
pretty
Lee
bad.
did die. I feel like...
But he was old.
I feel like I should have been more upset about Stan Lee dying. But I feel like he just kind of lives on, and he'll always... They're just going to digitally put him in movies now, I think.
Maybe they'll have like a hologram.
Yeah.
So I think it's time to actually cast Stan Lee as a person of color in these roles that he does.
Did you say he was a person of color?
No, I'm just saying it's time.
Oh.
Because like there's like the new Batman who they
I
want
see.
to be a person of color. It's like, no, Stan Lee is going to be a person of color now.
That's true. I rewatched Smokey and the Bandit because I was like, do I really like that movie, or do I just have fond memories of that movie? And I'm pretty sure that I could have been a movie writer in the 70s and 80s.
You just have that mentality.
If you've never seen Smokey and the Bandit, the plot line is they can't sell Coors beer in the eastern part of the United States. So they want to these billionaires want to have Coors beer in Florida. So every time they hire a trucker to bring the beer east, they get pulled over and they get arrested. So they hire, the Bandit, and they hire his truck driver to drive this Coors beer. And the way his plan is every time they try to pull the truck over, he like hot rods by, and so they go to chase him instead. And
it's fairly ridiculous.
That's the plot line of Smokey and the Bandit.
I like that they call it Snowball Run because we all know how they were going to make that run.
Yeah. Well, then I watched Any Which Way You Can the other night. Do you know this movie?
Yes.
I actually never even seen Smokey and the Bandit either. So
Any Which Way You Can. Here's the plot line. Clint Eastwood's character, Philo Beto, is a he's like, they own like a tow service, but on the side, he bare knuckle fist fights for money. Oh, and he has an orangutan. That's the plot line of that movie.
He does have an
So the
orangutan.
worst thing that happened to you was Burt Reynolds dying.
Yes, I had a
That's
good
a
year.
pretty good year,
And
Chris.
these are the basis for it.
I had a good year, man. What can I say? I got a new job.
I guess that's true.
Yeah, I
Let's
don't know.
see. I had a relationship failure too, but again,
Yeah.
like you said, that can't really count. So I guess it's a toss up between the botulism and the stroke I had.
Oh, that's right. You did have like medical problems. I'd say the worst thing that happened to me this year is Smiley had a stroke. That's pretty terrible.
He
well, if you're
had a
taking the fact
stroke.
that I had a stroke and had botulism and almost died.
I think the botulism was worse.
The botulism was worse than the stroke.
Yeah.
Well, I actually do remember you describing, it's like, oh yeah, I can't feel my hands, and I'm just going to lay here because there's nobody around me. I would think
the
that would be scarier than, well, I guess botulism hurts? Is it painful?
Well, I mean, the side effects were really bad. I
Yeah.
couldn't control my hands for a while correctly afterwards.
That seems scary.
Whereas, like,
but that's less worse. I'm sorry, that's less worse than having botulism.
well, I had a mini stroke.
Okay.
So, no, I had the nerve damage from the botulism. So that's the worst thing that happened to me. I just had a couple of neurological.
Oh.
Someone just said, "Oh, Smiley, Jesus Christ." Only Smiley, Jesus Christ. Sorry.
Only Smiley. You skipped over the people in the chat that were talking about the yacht you rented.
Oh, my outfit.
Yes.
That's all right. Hey.
I just thought it was kind of funny. I also saw somebody in the chat said, "Love you, fellas."
That was Steph Wilson. There was.
I'm
a
just
lot-
looking in the
fan.
camera at her, like, "Hello, I am not a fella, but I still love you."
So we did have some deaths for sure. We had Aretha Franklin died this year.
Oh yeah.
Like you guys said, Stan Lee.
Good friend of ours died. That was not very well,
Kenta.
very good.
Kenta.
I was thinking earlier than that one.
Who?
Alec.
Oh, that's correct. Wow, I could believe
That was
it.
the largest memorial I've ever been
Yeah,
to.
that's true. I was sitting there. I was like, I'd forgotten as I was thinking of Kenta, and so yeah, that's true. So yeah, so it's kind of been a rough year for like the downtown family, I would say.
Yeah, a little
Yeah,
bit.
it's true. But at the same time, this end of the year is pretty promising on my end. Like I want to like get out of debt next year. I want to have a girlfriend with a big booty, and it might happen. Who knows?
He said something about a girlfriend with a fake booty. Did you say fake booty?
No, big one.
Big one, just
Oh.
a big one.
That's what you're looking forward to next year.
Just every year, pretty
Every
much.
year.
Every year. I met a fella like a week ago.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I got no texts about this.
I
know.
actually met him.
He actually met him. He actually lives far away. He's a
Oh.
pilot in the Air Force,
Yeah.
and it's promising.
Oh, wow.
But
don't
I
know.
haven't really told
That-
anybody because it's fast.
That does sound like something like out of an Adam Sandler movie. It's like, oh, he's a pilot in the Air Force, and like, and then it turns out he's just like this womanizer guy who
I
just
know.
like.
He's got like several families.
Okay, guys, I was trying to be positive.
We're just all automatically, we're like, this is what's wrong with him.
Wrong.
No, I know I should have texted. It's just, it happened very quick.
I met him, and he's a babe. That's the
He's
thing.
a babe. He's a total babe.
Oh, I thought you said he's of age.
He is also of age. He is also of
Which
age.
is, like, which is weird for Holly because she just goes for like the jail bait.
She's all, who's that? And they're like, that's Johnny and Mary's kid. Oh.
Oh.
fresh.
Fresh.
Very fresh.
I know. I should have texted you. I'll get back. You know what? In 2019, I'm going to be better about texting.
Yeah.
That's true. That's very good ambitions to have because I'm
just
really
not
terrible
used.
at it.
I'm not used to having 3 brothers. You know.
Yeah.
You guys are all very concerned.
Or what you should do is go on your phone, and there is a thing you can. There's an option you can check, of like, because basically if you're left on red, that's the worst thing ever. But there's a thing you can check where it just says they never read it. So maybe you just change that.
I can't
Interesting.
remember it at all.
Because like if I text Chris and he doesn't text me back, I can still see that he read my text.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, he didn't text back, dick. But there's a way to change it where it just says delivered and never read.
Oh.
So just do that.
I should do that.
So you
I
can be like,
see.
I just never read it. I just don't check my phone ever.
Jesse Blue Metcalf says Happy New Year.
Oh, happy New Year, Jesse Blue.
My parents say Happy New Year to everyone.
Oh, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I'm ready for the new. I'm ready for to get warm again. I think I always have this grievance with the cold weather.
Turn that. I can't understand you at all.
Oh, okay. He doesn't
okay.
understand me. There we go.
There we go. Say that again, Billy.
I'm just ready for it to get warm again. 'Cause I
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
hate-
Well, it was like
Agreed.
one of those things where it was like the summer's so fucking hot. When is it going to cool off? Yeah, I'm cooled off. When it hit the single digits and I saw people sliding all over we had a blizzard in Albuquerque.
Well,
It was
2018.
awful.
I mean, not like that, but
Yeah.
It
We,
was.
we have Brian Fahar. And Brian, can you want to talk on the microphone?
I actually,
Oh yeah, Brian
Yeah, come
Fair in
over
the
here.
house.
I really hated that.
Oh, hold on. There you go.
I really did not like that. That blizzard. It flew all of my patio furniture away.
I know, it was
It-
devastating.
It was shaking all the windows.
Yeah. He's like asking for a lighter. So there was like a blizzard, right? And so I get off of work and I'm excited. Does it not come down? No. Yeah, it does. You just, yeah, there you go. Just pull it.
And you guys
There
should
you
just
go.
take the
There you
mic
go.
out.
Yeah.
hello? I don't think it works.
No?
No.
Oh.
And I want to say we had
Should be
Fair
on.
on the show like a long time ago, back in the old
Was it the art bar?
art bar. Yeah, he came
Marty.
in. Yeah, when Marty was a guest.
Here, talk into that microphone.
Does that work?
Yeah, that's working.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like, God, how...
Jen saw Marty at the bookstore the other day, but she didn't say hi to him.
He should be here in a little while.
Oh, is he coming?
Yeah.
Marty's
Yep.
coming.
She's like, where's
This works
Marty?
better if you
What's up?
if you put your mouth right
Oh,
into it.
you have to like put your mouth right on it.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Put your mouth right on it.
Right on it.
I know it just. It
Okay.
only directs. It's like in one direction here.
Gotcha.
It has
I
to
always,
go.
I always look at
you know?
Brian's Facebook, and he's either with Don Schrader,
I deactivated it.
or he's with like the mayor, or he's with like the governor. How do you get all these pictures with all these New Mexico famous people?
Can I just say New Mexico star fucker?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, that's fine.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So you didn't get any snow either. You said that the blizzard was
No.
bullshit.
No, it was like probably the worst blizzard warning ever. But it did snow up by Tramway, where
Yeah.
she lives. Her parking lot's treacherous.
I'm just gonna say that I'm really excited that they called it a blizzard because the day before my work was like, "Do not come in tomorrow."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Okay,
It was a blizzard.
okay."
It had to have been at least
It
35.
wasn't a blizzard downtown.
No.
It wasn't my neighborhood. Like all it needs to be is
I live in the
snowing and
Heights.
35 miles per hour.
What I can't stand is when people are like, "Oh, New Mexico drivers don't know how to drive in the snow." Well, of course we don't know how to drive in the snow. It never snows.
Yeah.
It snowed once last year.
See, exactly.
It's supposed to snow like
like-
at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
Yeah.
God forbid
Yeah.
it snow sticks in like the Mojave Desert and like the people there just like, "Oh my God, I don't know how to." Of course you don't. You don't.
Right.
It never snows here.
It used to snow more when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree on that. There was about 12 or 13 years ago when I didn't live here and I was driving up here, and it was a fucking blizzard.
Yeah.
It snowed so much that like the gas station canopies were collapsing. Some of them. I was like, holy shit! Do you remember
the
that?
gas stations, they can't handle that weight.
Yeah. Do you remember that? It was like maybe 13, 14 years ago.
93.
No. You have a very weird sense of time.
No, I do remember the gas stations collapsing though.
Yeah. I was driving up here from Portales, and it's like a 3.5 hour drive, but instead it turned into like a 9-10 hour drive. I was like, we're gonna make it to Albuquerque. We're gonna drink in Albuquerque. I'll be god dang, yeah.
Have you guys ever been in a car when it's just a blizzard and there's like snow coming at you and you just gotta focus?
Yeah.
That's tough.
It's like the Millennium Falcon. It's like hitting the windshield.
Exactly like the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
Like stars, like
And it's
pretend
super
they're stars.
scary. And you're just like you're literally like gripping the wheel and just like on the edge of the wheel, just driving as
true
slow as you
story.
can.
I mean, shout out to like East Coast listeners because they're like pussies.
Wow.
Yeah, one time I went on tour with Kurt. He decided to schedule us a tour in South Dakota in January, and I thought
my
we were
God.
gonna die, but we didn't. We made it, but it was terrifying.
Did you say in July?
in January?
Oh.
In January.
I mean, I'm pretty sure in South Dakota, from what I saw in January, probably in July, it's still snowy. That's the impression I got.
I feel like in South Dakota they have like 3 days of sunshine.
Yeah.
That's like the summertime.
That's Sturgis.
When did you guys get a soundboard?
What's that?
When did you guys buy a soundboard?
We've had this one. We've had different ones. This is just the biggest one we've ever got.
When I first met you guys, you just had one laptop.
We had one laptop and then we had a little sound. But
Yeah.
this one, I walked in a music go round one day, and they were like $109, and I was like, is it broken? And they're like, no, it works. And I went, put it in the bag. Yeah.
Sign me up.
That was probably 3 years ago. I've had this thing for a
Yeah,
couple of
it's
years
been a
now.
while. You got this right after we stopped being at Art Bar.
That's true. So right after our bar.
The art bar, that didn't go well.
That was the good old days.
It's those
The
days.
free days. So what does Brian Fahar, a man about Albuquerque, look forward to in 2019?
I'm just being real clean.
Just to be clean,
Like no wheat.
no wheat.
sugar,
Oh, clean up your diet. No wheat, no sugar.
No, what was the other one? No, not. I'm doing weed.
You can't give up weed.
No, no, no.
I gave up everything but weed.
And here I was like,
You need weed to
maybe
work
it's like,
out.
I'm gonna shower like more often, kind of thing.
I thought that's
I'm focusing on my diet.
that's cool. Is there because you just want to feel better, or are you having problems, or?
I just feel better when I don't eat a lot of bread and tortillas.
Oh,
See, that's the hardest part is giving up like pizza and tortillas.
yeah.
I do. I'm doing cauliflower pizzas.
Yeah.
crust
Those are
pizza.
actually pretty
It's
good.
not bad. Little crispy.
Yeah.
And then also I'm doing corn tortillas instead of flour.
Like
Yeah.
you see,
The white corn.
Yeah.
Not to be racist.
you see like an old person eating a slice of pizza, and you're just like, how are you doing that? That's like all the bread and then dairy on top
Cheese.
of it.
Yeah.
You're like how? You're like
You up inside.
and
Yeah.
the older you get, you're like they're gonna suffer later.
They're gonna pay for
Yep,
that.
That's
Once
gonna
you're
happen.
40, it's like all downhill, man.
I hear what you're saying.
I'm carb free, like Monday through Thursday.
Oh, you carb cycle?
Yep.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
And
Word.
so cauliflower pizza has been like my saving grace because pizza is my favorite thing in the whole world. Of course, through the holidays, I ate a lot of carbs.
Yeah, I gave up for the holidays. I did.
Yeah, I can't. I was like, I give up.
That's what January 1st is all about.
True.
Yeah.
I've also been doing the intermittent fasting.
That's the most important thing in the world.
It is. I dropped 20 pounds.
I'm down like 50 pounds.
Wow. Good for
But it
you.
was mostly beer weight.
See, I'm a stand-up comedian, so I drink a lot of beer. So, yeah.
I don't think I've met you.
This
Huh?
is Holly.
Oh, I'm
and
Holly. Nice to
I'm
meet
Brian.
you.
It's really nice to meet you.
She's gonna do some comedy here in a little while.
Yeah,
That is true.
it's true.
If people are into that kind of thing, I don't know. People like comedy.
I know. You know what? I met a guy the other night. He was at a comedy show and told me that he hates stand-up comedy. And I was like, why the fuck are you here then?
Was that Jacob Buckler?
I didn't catch his name. I don't really. What did you say? For the ladies.
For the ladies.
Yeah. And then he sat like right in front of the microphone and glared at me the whole time. He was also wearing a "Make America Great Again" hat. So
Oh,
I thought it was
went
supposed
in.
to be CAG, Keep America Great. It doesn't really, it's not as MAGA, CAG.
yeah. Is it not great yet? I thought we were. I mean,
I think we're fine the way we were.
I think the government's closed right now.
that's
It
right.
is.
Right?
And I thought Mexico was paying for a wall, but
Yeah.
it's all messed up.
We
It's
still,
all
we
messed
still don't
up.
have the wall.
But I do think America's always been pretty great.
Yeah, I feel like we don't need those hats or those people who wear the hats.
I think the hats are cute.
Do you think in 2019 we'll see the wall start to be built?
The wall's there, dude. It's got like curtains. It's like
it
beaded
has
curtain.
curtains.
It's
Yeah.
like a fence.
It's like the dirty
George Bush
part.
started it. I mean, it's there.
It's there.
Yeah.
And how do you build a wall through the middle of a river?
What I don't get is like there's a whole Native American reservation that they're gonna have to go through, which they said no to.
And then you got like, what is that called? Like eminent domain? Like
Yeah,
private property?
Well, then
There's a lot of
Cards
that.
Against Humanity bought a bunch of land so that
Yeah.
No.
so that they won't have
Absolutely.
Get outta
Yeah?
Yep. Yeah.
a couple of golf courses, and he's not gonna build a wall through a golf course. I
Oh,
know
he
that.
absolutely cannot.
What about
Where
the
would he
coyotes?
golf?
What's that?
Coyotes.
Coyote.
Oh, he didn't care about that.
They're important.
Yeah.
You got to be able to walk.
Oh yeah. I see what you're saying. So I don't know. It's interesting. I think 2017. I don't remember why, but I feel like it was a worse year. I think there was a lot more worse things that happened. I mean, well, yeah,
Was it a worse year?
No, I think you're right.
not for Smiley, but you know.
I think you're.
What
I
happened
feel
to
like
Smiley?
2018 has been the worst year of my life.
no, I
Oh
thought-
really?
Yeah. Legitimately.
Are you okay?
It's just been a lot. No, I'm totally fine. I'm fine now.
When you're in hell, you just got to keep on walking.
You just-
Or what's
Right.
that country song?
The only way out is through.
Oh, yeah, I read that today.
Nice. I like that.
No,
That's fun.
2018 was pretty all right for me.
You
I liked
had a
it.
stroke.
You had a stroke and botulism.
Yeah, but other
Your
than
face
that,
looks good.
But other than oh, thank you. See,
Just remember, kids, don't eat out of the trash.
this is very true.
I mean, I guess in 2018 I met you guys, so it was all right.
That's why people are like, Smiley dresses a lot nicer than you do. And I go, yeah, and he eats out of the trash.
He eats out of the trash.
I've never seen you wearing a tie.
It's my own trash. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, those pathogens are okay for Smiley, but
That makes-
apparently this one time it wasn't.
What's that, Billy?
I was saying this one time it's his own pathogen, so it's usually
Right.
fine when he eats out of his own trash.
But that's even worse. You got botulism from your trash.
Is that what really happened?
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Well, I made some chicken, and I didn't I left it out.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, I don't really want this chicken anymore, so I threw it away. And I was like, no, I do kind of want that chicken.
Oh, Smiley.
Man, really?
Don't eat, kids, don't eat chicken out of the trash.
Even if it's your chicken.
Especially if it's your chicken.
Maybe if you have one of those new pressure cooker pots. that
I
everybody's-
love my Instapot.
Do you have one of these?
Yeah,
want-
it changed my life. I would get married to it if it was legal.
So I showed this to Billy. So I was eating at someone's house the other night, and they were talking about how they made these tacos. They made tacos for us, and he's like, "Yeah, I cook this like pork roast, and it's supposed to take 3.5 hours. I cooked it in 35 minutes, and I was like, get the
What?
fuck out of here, Instapot.
I need an instant. You know what I got? An air fryer.
You have an
Those
air
are
fryer.
cute.
We got an air fryer.
So I've had French fries from the air fryer.
Yeah.
What's that?
I've never had an air fryer.
It's weird. Like they don't taste the same,
They don't.
but they're still good.
I don't know. I don't know how it works. It just sits on my counter.
I just feel like it just does hot air.
I don't know.
I don't know.
My roommates got it. And they use it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
What do you guys think about like the air popper?
The what?
Like the air popper, the popcorn.
Oh, for popcorn?
Oh,
Oh, it's real loud.
It's super loud.
Is that a new thing, or is
That's
that
from like the 80s.
That's
Dude,
from
I
like
loved-
the 80s.
So I remember that.
I was gonna say, I'm like,
You put the popcorn
I
in it,
remember
and you
that.
heat it
And
up.
it
And you put the
pops
oil
up.
in there, and
Yeah.
then
No oil.
it was no
oh, that's
oil.
right.
hot air.
But then you would put butter on the top of it. Supposedly,
Yes.
this never worked right. It never worked right. And the butter was supposed to melt and drip on the popcorn as it
It
popped
never
through.
happens, though.
Never worked right.
You just
No.
have like a big block of butter, half melted, like crooked.
I'll tell you, I remember that. That was a big thing, the air popper. And then, microwave popcorn kind of killed it. And the thing is like I've been eating microwave popcorn for like 20 years. I started dating this one girl, and she was like, "Let's make it on the stove," and I was like, "Why?" Oh my God! It is so much fucking better on the stove. Microwave popcorn is nasty.
Are you talking about Jiffy Pop?
Just you just
that
buy
stuff
it
is amazing.
You just buy it in a jar and pour it in with the oil, and then you put the top on a pot, and that is the best popcorn you've ever eaten in your life.
If you have a pan with a lid, just
you got to shake it a lot.
Speaking of snow, did you guys ever eat snow ice cream when you were a kid?
Yes.
No.
It's the
I read
best.
about Little House on the Prairie though.
Yeah. So my mom would go. She'd go fill this bowl up. Don't get any yellow.
Yeah. Don't get any yellow.
And I would bring in the ice in the snow, and she would mix it like vanilla extract, and I don't even know what else.
My dad made it.
Yeah, and it was
some vodka.
Vodka, probably. You know my mom. I was kidding.
you met.
So when I was leaving my parents for Christmas, they always like prepare for everybody that's coming, and then whenever you're leaving, then you have to take all the excess. So my mom just hands me the largest bottle of Tanqueray, and I'm like, I'm not. What? Why? What is this for? She's like, well, I thought your sister said she liked gin once, so I bought it. And it's like they could have bought like the fifth of Tanqueray, but it's like the largest bottle. And it's like sitting in my kitchen, and someone's like, "Can I have some of that gin?" I go, "No, you can have that gin."
You can just have the whole thing.
You can have the whole thing. My friend Jen Abbott loves Tanqueray.
Yeah. She didn't know.
Your parents have done that to me a couple times, actually. All right,
guys,
well,
I have to go buy a beer. I'm gonna get a beer.
So, yes.
Oh yeah.
We got a hijack here.
Actually, I do want to ask Dan a question about the Dan Mayfield yearly extravaganza.
We have Dan Mayfield now on the mic.
So
Dan
I have a surprise.
Uh-oh.
So I think some of you know that I've been doing this party and having people over every year for I think 18 or 19 years now.
Yeah.
Wow.
And one of the main reasons why is this man sitting to my right.
Oh.
This is Casper Nowlin. And he is one of my best friends, and today is his birthday.
What?
So I think
that's fucking dope.
I don't think you guys realize it, but this is his birthday party every year.
Oh,
and it's
shit,
become
no.
just a thing.
It's an excuse.
It's an excuse.
To do all kinds of things. Shenanigans. A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Oh, there's going to be shenanigans later.
Shenanigans.
Oh, nice.
Camera where it doesn't go. And that's
Oh, yeah. Well, we got cameras all
We
over.
got two cameras here.
Okay,
have
so
two
in
cameras.
the 18 years of this party happening, has there been, like, I don't know how to word this,
Use your big boy words.
Yeah.
has it been too lit to where has the cops ever been called on you?
Has this party ever been busted by the popo?
I almost called the cops on my own party.
Really?
Once it got so bad.
You hear that, guys?
Sean is nodding. Sean remembers that party. Kevin, where's Kevin? Kevin was here.
Was there nudity at that party?
Yes. Yes, there was. I think some of us know Naked Laura.
Naked Laura. Sorry, I didn't mean
Oh
to
yeah, there was lots of does topless count as nudity?
There we go. Sorry. I think yours
Yes.
got knocked up.
Girls making out a little bit, yeah. Casper, what?
Good
do you remember?
Lord.
It was
Goodness.
wall-to-wall people in here, and I got so hammered I actually puked off the carport myself.
Better.
I've seen some pretty crazy things here.
You remember the time that your Smiley's brother,
Yeah.
Sean, remember this? Smiley's brother climbed up the building
What?
and climbed into the kitchen?
Yeah, he's all
Spider-Man.
He brought me here that year. He's like, no, it's up there. I don't know how to get in. Hold on, and he just climbed up the side of the building.
Is this the party? Is this the
Just made
party
me
where
spill
you?
my beer on myself, but I do remember that.
Is this the party where James and his brother made out?
That's very
have-
vague.
I think I was at that party. I don't know if that was at my party.
Oh, okay.
Wait. Before we go any further, James Smiley, you made out with your brother?
You're way behind on podcasts.
Yeah, wow.
It's his half brother.
It was for like monetary gain.
It was for
Good
fun.
Ooh,
question.
good question. What half did you make out with of your half brother?
The top half. Okay.
That was a really good.
That was a good question.
I just want to say, someone in the chat, Donica Dunlap says, "I love this show."
Oh, we love you.
Rock on, Donica.
That was actually at a spring crawl, and me and my brother had run up a tab that we could not pay, and we had to figure out a way to extricate ourselves from Anodyne.
Oh.
And we wound up leaving with a profit because this pair of old couple of men wanted pictures of us making out.
Oh wow!
Jeez.
So you made out and they paid your tab?
This sounds like a movie.
I
will pay you $1 million if you make out with your brother.
And the crazy thing is, like, Smiley
it sounds
has,
like the first 3 minutes of a bad movie.
Yeah.
It really does.
It's Smiley actually, I would like to think later on in his life has like political aspirations, and then like this photo comes out of him making out with his brother.
There's a picture of it on my Facebook account.
Wow. Man.
There's at least one photo.
The no shame is amazing. The no shame is
No
I
shame.
can't tell you guys, though, how much of an honor it is to have 10 Drink at my house.
Oh, man.
On New Year's Eve.
It's an honor for us. It's like one of those things where it's like we didn't know how well this was going to go over because, I mean, you know, it's a party. It's like we're kind of stopping a party to like...
We're kind of crashing your
look
party.
at us. Look at us. We're important.
I think people are enjoying it so far, except for Jesse.
Jesse hates it.
Jesse hates it.
Hates it.
It's like, fuck this.
Okay, so...
Everyone else loves it.
Okay, so...
There's about 40 people here. They're all in the kitchen hiding away from us.
So when a party happens here,
Yes.
what's the average time that people go home?
Yeah.
About 2.
Okay.
No, actually, it's funny. There's a big group of people that leave at like 12:15, and then there's another group of people that stick around until 1:30, and then Andrew sticks around until all the booze is gone.
Good Lord. Or he's dead.
Or he's dead, yeah.
That's
Andrew,
my kind of guy right there.
I can hook you up with Andrew.
Bernie
Do
Richards.
you like man sluts who probably have 17 different kinds of VD?
Bernie Richards in the
Absolutely,
chat
that's
says
my type.
this is
That's your
first time
type?
listening. Congratulations.
Oh, that's right. We did have the sleepovers.
We've had sleepovers. The best spots are under the pool table. It's harder to get to you and do shenanigans under there.
Oh, shenanigans
You know?
under the pool table.
So he's saying there's people
And
that...
some people crashed on top of the pool table.
I forgot about the sleepover nights because we would sleep over, and then the next morning we would make chorizo and eggs.
I like when you call it sleepover.
We're to have about 1 o'clock in the afternoon breakfast. Before that would kind of keep the energy going by finding whatever's left around.
Yeah.
As far as booze, and then we'd just continue on.
That's how
I
you do
funny
it.
because he's right. It's funny. It's called a sleepover when it's just really we're just too drunk to leave.
Yeah. You just fall down.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Pre-Uber.
I fell down, and this is where I will stay until my legs will lift again. That's kind of how it
That
happens.
was pretty much the story. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. So
One night, Naked Laura.
Oh, I love
and
that
Andrew
name.
were under
I
the
love
pool
Naked
table. Do you remember
Laura.
this, Casper? Yeah.
Hold on.
Sean, you
Hold
might
on.
remember this.
Let me ask. Is Naked Laura here?
No. But her roommate is. Her roommate is. But Naked Laura one night was here and she got so drunk she peed her pants on the floor under the pool table.
Did you cover it up? Or
No,
that doesn't
She
make
was
sense.
She just rolled over.
Oh, that's
And then in the morning, she apologized to me.
Well, at least
that
she
was
apologized.
about all I got.
That's
So
nice.
let me ask you this question: was she naked at the time? Because then she didn't ruin her clothes. At least you know the positives. You know?
No, she was actually for the one time ever. She was actually
Oh,
wearing.
that's really that sucks, man. The one
That's
time.
mostly in the summertime at the pools.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, wait a second.
Or at
did you
Camp
say
Scoot.
summertime at the
Yes,
pool?
or at Camp Scoot, yes, which we can talk about.
So wait a minute, summertime at the pool. Which pool? Like the family pool?
No, Kevin Kicks.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean that's normal. People
Billy's
are
there naked every weekend.
people there naked all the time.
Here's the thing. So it's Daniel. I'm calling him Daniel now. But is there anyone who's the the person who frequents this party the most?
Felice. Where's Felice?
Has she been here every year?
I saw Felice
Yes.
earlier around somewhere.
I think Felice and Casper are the two that have been here every year.
Oh wow.
Nice.
There's
so
a lot of.
I'll tell you a quick story. I used to date a girl named Sharon who looked just like Felice.
Oh damn!
And people thought they were either twins or sisters. And her birthday was January 1st, and Casper's birthday was December 31st. So that's how the party started. That's when we started doing this.
19 years ago.
Wow.
And you can call Dan Tiny Danther if you wish to.
Okay, so
but Billy can call me his private Danther.
What's the
money.
most embarrassing thing? Like, because you're a man about town. You're a local celebrity.
Yeah.
Has there been any like political or like media people that got really fucked up here and did something?
I met some media people.
Tracy from the Journal, who later was a KOB person, got so blitzed in that corner where my bicycle is about, I think 2009.
Yeah.
Maybe 2010. She decided that she was going to just blaze the fattest joint I'd ever seen.
Oh my God. This is the night her career ended.
No. This was like the night. So the crazy,
No, I'm talking about tonight because you're telling this story.
Tracy, whose last name
is blah, blah, blah.
Right. Blazed the biggest, fattest joint in the corner.
She had the gas mask on with the bong coming out.
Gravity. It was a 6-foot gravity bong off the pool table.
Named Kermit. It was green.
Right. No, she got. You ever been so high you have to have the conversation with yourself and tell yourself, "I'm high."
Yes.
Yes, I've actually had that conversation.
Tracy was having that conversation out loud with herself in that corner.
Oh, no.
Not even internalized.
Not even internalized. This is. She thought it was, yes. And she was sitting in the corner there just, I'm high. I'm high. I'm high. It's okay. I'm high.
You're not going to die. You are not going to die.
Okay.
Everyone does not know that you're high. Yes, yes they do. No, they don't.
When I get that high, I think I'm talking and I'm not.
Oh, wow.
See, she has the opposite problem.
Yes.
Where she doesn't think she's talking.
And I did
but she
that
does.
at a comedy show one time on the road. It was my first time eating edibles.
Wait, let me get this straight. You get high and you can't talk.
I think I'm
and
talking.
Your job is to go on stage and talk.
Yes, and I discovered that when I get that high, I don't talk by going on stage, and everybody thought it was a weird act where I just stood up there and laughed a couple times.
I just like to announce to everyone that I'm high. That way, the pressure's off.
So Chris Fortson,
people at the party.
So Chris
By the way,
Fortson,
I'm blazed. So don't just ignore me.
So
that's a
Chris
good
Fortson
one.
says he likes to just announce it right away, so that
get it
he's
out of the
fine.
way.
So he's fine.
You know, I found that a lot. Like when I was bartending, someone would come right up to me and they're like, "I would like to get this beer." I am so high. Oh my God, I'm just gonna pretend I didn't hear
And you're
that.
like, I'm not a bartender. I'm actually a cop.
This is
Please
my-
get out of the car. Please get out of the car.
This is the best margarita I've ever had. Also, I'm on mushrooms. I'm like, good to know, buddy. Good to know.
Yeah.
That guy's cut off.
Speaking of mushrooms,
So cut off.
Ethan and Brooke, shout out to you guys for not being here tonight.
Oh, dang. I just wanted. So I had this idea the other day, and I've kind of told it to a couple of people, and tell me if you've ever thought of this. So, you ever go out to like a place that you find new? It's like either a restaurant or a bar, and you're like, wow, this place is fantastic. I love this place. I want to come back a lot. And every time you come back, it's the same like amount of awesomeness, yet not a lot of people go.
Yeah.
So then you're like, I love this place so much. I really hope it stays like this. But I know that if I don't tell people about this place, they won't come here and keep it open. But then it'll get too busy.
Mm-hmm.
So then in my mind, I was like, maybe this is just a drug front. That would be nice.
So
That would be
Smiley's
great.
brother worked at one of those places.
Yeah. Me and Matt. That was a wonderful business
Actually, though,
venture.
it wasn't drugs; it was guns.
No.
It was.
I almost spit my beer all over the computer.
Are you
it wasn't drugs. It was guns.
Wait,
Totally different.
Are you talking about the bar we opened, or a different place Matt worked? Because he's worked at a lot of shady places.
The dude up on
Harlow's.
Carlisle.
Yes, that was.
That was running guns.
Harlow's. No, that was the largest. There were guns involved. Yes,
I will admit that.
There were
Russians and guns. True.
It was at the time the largest marijuana smuggling ring in the U.S. It turned out to be. But yes, there were guns
that
involved.
dude had the worst aesthetic possible. Like if you're a narcotraficante, you would think he could afford like some. They tried to make the place look shabby chic, but they forgot the chic.
Oh. Well.
I actually played at this place.
It didn't help that we painted it purple.
What?
I do remember that.
This whole place is a mystery to me. That James owned a bar with his brother, and I'm like blown away that there was a business with employees, and James was like in charge of employees.
Oh my God! I've been a manager.
I love James, but I mean, I'm just like it just, you know.
He was hiring and firing people.
Right.
Well, when I worked for the Hyatt, I was actually in charge of.
So you peaked at what age?
24, 25.
Yeah. All downhill from there. I'm done, guys. I'm just phoning it in.
Been there, done that. I'm out.
Phoning it in.
Well, yeah, man. I want different experiences.
I would just say I would like to have James as a manager.
Okay.
You know?
It's true.
I wasn't. Well, I was saying bad things about him.
Yeah.
I'm just like I've never known James in that context.
Okay, I gotta take a pause real quick.
Yeah.
I love Holly Ann's tattoos.
Oh, thank you.
And I love the fact, J-Rod, have you seen her tattoo? It says Edelbrock.
All the way across her forearm.
Do you have Edelbrock headers on your car? You do have Edelbrock headers on your car.
So this is my favorite tattoo, and I'll tell you why. So my name is Holly, like the carburetor.
Holly 4-barrel carburetor.
And then my favorite dog that I had for 15 years was named Edelbrock.
That's awesome.
So we were Holly and Edelbrock, and so I just got
So
this.
and then her best friend was named Carter?
I actually, yeah.
My little sister Allison, middle name Transmission.
Right.
So I just want to pause everybody. We got a special shout out across the chat room here. Not in a good way though.
Well then fuck that guy.
Exactly. Thank you. Anyway.
What?
Do you want to know who it is?
Yes.
Oh.
I want to know what it said.
It's a shout out from Seattle. Its name is...
Oh, fucking Dandy Fleming.
Dandy Fleming.
Dandy was invited to this party. He's invited.
He says, Happy New Year, you filthy animals, which some people are like, oh, that's nice. No, there's context. He's like saying it sarcastically. I fucking know. Like he's throwing the finger. Fuck him. No thanks.
Dandy.
Your Happy New Year, not accepted.
Come back to Albuquerque, Dandy. We'll show
Yeah.
you how to have Happy New Year.
Not accepted,
He's
Dandy.
in Seattle, like, you know, in his, like, north face.
Here he comes back. He's like even Chris Burnett. See, I told you. See? You guys see what I'm saying, right?
God damn it, Dandy Fleming.
Happy New Year to you.
I love you, Dandy. I'll see you in February.
You know what I want to do to him?
I don't think your fist is big enough.
Well, no. This is just, and this could ruin Washington State in the process. But that's what I'm about. I want to get some goat heads, put them in an envelope, and just mail them to him. And he's like, "Look, we got a letter from Albuquerque."
Actually, you have to mail him to his next door neighbor.
Oh God, yeah.
And just throw him in the backyard
throw
for
him in
good
the
luck.
front yard.
Yeah.
I just want him.
Throw him over the fence in the backyard.
Because New Mexico, it's like every time we'll walk in the summertime, we'll walk out to our yard to go to get to the Lyft or Uber, and Billy just walks right through the goat head patch, and that's just like so New Mexican, you know.
So New Mexican.
And nothing says New Mexico like some goat heads in the mail.
True.
Congrats.
So speaking of New Mexican stuff, I don't think you guys realize, though, we do have an extra special celebrity in the room.
Ooh.
Her name is Laura Manzanares. And Laura, who doesn't appreciate them calling her out right now, but Laura's a musician like Billy, and she put out a CD that was rated, what was it? It won New Mexico CD of the Year at the New Mexico Music Awards.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
That's
wow.
awesome.
Yeah. So I'm going to convince her to steal Billy's guitar later and
Oh,
play.
you should totally play a song.
That's awesome.
You should totally do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's a singer-songwriter and a very awesome person, old friend of ours, and very cool.
If Dan says you're awesome, then all right, we'll give you a
And
shot.
Then we're-
that is one accolade that you know who will never win?
Who?
Dandy Fleming.
Oh. You know what?
He will never win a New Mexico Music Award.
Yeah.
You know what? You guys talk so much shit every time Dandy comments. And every time I'm like, I still love you, Dandy.
No, you don't.
Guys get
Have
so
you
mad.
met
You need to get with the program here. Or
Have you ever met Dandy?
Yeah.
No, that's why I probably love him. I'm
He
assuming.
smells funny.
Yeah.
He talks like Kermit the Frog a little bit.
Oh my god, I
little
love
bit?
him already.
Yeah.
He's like, hey guys, how's it going? Hi, Happy New Year, everybody.
You know what's even worse? You know what he does? He plays the bass guitar.
He does.
Oh no. Okay.
Like an
I'm
animal.
Done.
Like an
I'm
animal,
done.
yeah.
I'm done. We all know how I feel about
Yeah.
bass players now.
Yeah.
I
We
think
all
there
know.
should actually be like a annual kind of Dandy Fleming like lookalike contest and like a personality contest.
There's not enough trolls in Albuquerque to win.
And you know what's messed up is like we're talking about Dandy like crazy, and he loves it. He's loving it. He's loving all of the attention.
Brian has a secret man crush on Dandy, I'm sure.
He's like,
I don't
You
think
went
it's
to high
secret
school
anymore.
together.
hi Brian. He's like, I'm right here. It's Dandy.
Here's mine. It's like, so hey guys, so I moved to like Seattle and Kendrick sucks.
I'm gonna go to Seattle, Mission Hill, because that's what my people do. I'm gonna move to my tribe.
I love you,
love
Dandy.
that
I'll see you in
he's-
February.
I love that he sounds like Kermit the Frog. I
he
want him to
totally
be
does.
my friend now, but he plays bass, and
Yeah.
now I hate him. So
He plays the bass guitar.
wait, what kind of bass though? Is it stand-up bass?
No.
Oh, okay, he's fine then.
Eh.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. Dandy closed the Blackbird. In my mind.
It's his fault.
In the history that I write, you know.
In your own personal narrative, yeah, he's the one that just brought down the Blackbird.
Joey and Brian tried to stop Dandy, and Dandy would have none of it. You know? In my Blackbird Buvette fan fiction that I write.
Yeah, which apparently you don't even remember me working there.
As Dandy took the gasoline and started pouring it on the floors and bar. They were like, "No, Dandy, this is the heart of downtown," and he's like, "That's why I have to do it in."
You're
No,
not
he's like,
doing
no,
it in
this
Kermit
is-
the Frog voice, though,
You know,
so I don't
you know,
believe it now.
The thing is, sometimes you have to see the world
He's
to
like,
burn.
Yeah, he's all, Dandy, everyone loves the Blackbird.
That's why we gotta burn it down, man.
Poor Dandy. Dandy chatted in. That's why we're thrashing on him.
I'm not. I am not. I said, I love you, Dandy.
Just in case, like, Dandy becomes like your boss someday or something. Some random. Yeah. Yeah, do something in Seattle. Stop missing Albuquerque. Make Seattle great. Like, no one's really heard of it. You know?
No one's ever fucking heard
Hey,
of Seattle.
Dandy, maybe start a band there. I don't think people have done that. You know?
No, nobody's ever
that'd
done
be
that.
a great thing for Seattle. To start a band in Seattle and just like try to make it happen.
You know, I think they really need a band scene. You're right.
Yeah.
Seattle needs a music scene.
Right.
It needs to start it.
Right. Oh, this has been great.
It's been great. Like, actually, the thing is, like, before, because we had technical difficulty, there was, like, tensions high in the air.
Yeah.
So
And I
much
feel-
tension. You
And
could
then-
cut it
and-
with a knife.
And then it worked, and then I drank a bunch. And
yeah,
now I feel
know.
better.
My comedy set is going to be so disgusting.
It is?
Yeah.
Like, you're going to say a lot of filthy things.
I'm going to say so many filthy things.
Okay.
And it's all because technical difficulties plus beer equals filthy, disgusting, horrible comedy set.
So I hope you know that your comedy set's going to be in about 7 minutes. Is
Yeah,
that
no, that's fine.
Okay. Sweet.
I could do it. I could do a tight 7.
Oh no! It's you're going to do the same amount. You're going to go on in about 7 minutes.
Oh, in 7 minutes. So it'll be a tight 10 in 7 minutes.
Right.
And I'm so drunk, I don't care. I'm not even nervous.
Actually, here's the thing, Holly. Do you feel that you get a better response when you're drunk than not?
I mean, obviously, if I'm drunk, I think everybody loves me.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay, that
I'm just
makes
like,
sense.
I'm so funny. So good.
So we've done a good hour. I feel good. I'm ready to go. Let's
Yeah,
take the
I'm
time.
good with
Let's
that.
finish up. Let's say what we want to happen in the next year.
Okay.
All right.
Billy,
I want to win a Mexico
I'm
Music
glad the
Award.
microphone was off on that. What's that?
Like this like Laura here.
No, you want to win that, or you want to win a NAMI?
Oh, that's true. I do want to win a NAMI.
A Native American Music Award? A NAMI?
That's good goals to have. # goals.
Nambla gave one out. So one of my old friends says Happy New Year's from Disco Daddy Dwayne. We called him 3D.
Happy
Brian Fahar is out. Thank you very much for talking with us.
It was nice to meet you.
The famous Brian Fahar. Woo. Infamous.
Infamous.
So Billy wants to win a NAMI. James?
I just want to get more acting parts next year. Hopefully
Nice.
the Midnight Texas gets picked up by Netflix, so I can still keep working on it.
That's cool. Holly Ann?
Well, obviously, I want a Netflix special.
Oh, I thought you should have said. I'll talk to people.
Okay, perfect. No, seriously, I want to finish all my scripts that I'm writing, and I want to perform a lot, and hopefully not have a paycheck bounce next year. That'd be great.
Those are always positive things. I just want to have another great year. Like for me, 2018 was a great year. I want to continue the prosperity. I want I don't want to lose any friends this year like we did in 2018. Kenta and Alec, wherever you are, we love you. We miss you. I just want to, grow our family in the fact that we become more of a family. And when I say that, we do have this community downtown that a lot of people don't understand or realize is here.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people here tonight. And I want the 10 drink minimum. We've already grown so much. We added Holly this year. She's been a blessing.
Aww.
We're going to say that right now.
Thank you.
I'm trying to make it sound like a bomb.
Yeah.
No.
And I think that 2019 is actually going to be one of the years we just really punch it through and break through and, get all the things that we want done and have all of our dreams come true. We'll see.
Yeah.
And I hope all that happens for everybody listening out there in the 10 Drink universe. I hope everybody here has a blessed year and a great year, and you get all the things that you want, and you work hard for all the things that you need. And I just want to wish everyone a great and awesome Happy New Year from us. That's about all I've got.
That's all I have got.
I don't even want to promote anything.
We got
nothing to promote because we do. We have some really cool shit coming up.
We have so many cool things.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that.
We'll leave it at that.
Tonight's not the night.
So I want to tell you guys are really in for a treat. Holly's going to do a tight 10 minutes of comedy. And then I'm just because you're right by the camera.
You're right there.
Why are you looking at me? And then Billy's going to play us out, and then we might have a surprise person playing. We'll see.
Laura's going to play.
So, yeah. So, Happy New Year to Casey Bigby from the Cloudcroft Brewing Company. He just said Happy New Year to us.
Happy New Year, Casey.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, yeah. Anybody else have anything they want to add?
Nope.
No, I think you covered it.
So, we're going to take a good 5-minute break so we can reset. And then when we come back, Holly's going to do comedy. And so, yeah.
Live on the interwebs.
Live on the interwebs. That's not nerve-wracking at all.
On the interwebs. So, yeah, definitely check out our show. We do a live show every Sunday night from 6 to 8 p.m. 10 Drink, Facebook.com/10 Drink. Our Instagram is 10 Drink. Holly, what's your Instagram?
Holly Bird Comedy.
Billy, you got something?
No.
Billy Belmont on SoundCloud.
Yeah, just Billy. So. Just Google my name.
And then just watch Midnight Texas in reruns, so maybe they'll bring it back for James, right?
Yes, please. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. And with that, I want to thank all of you guys. Have a Happy New Year. We are
10 Drink Minimum. Okay, just give me a couple minutes to...
Hold on.
All accounts, your hand-built towers and layers. Not hearts of souls by your subjects. Steal your thumb. Don't you come this way. What's the use of fire if you can't burn a sea for all to climb? My fate was not the same as everyone is slave. Your friends turn fickle, you're to blame. The envy veers to jeers as the glass they throw it breaks. Walk this way, was I that incommodious? Can I plead to keep my head? My fate is not the same as everyone I slay. Shards and jars that held your people's fate. Now here lives my mind, will be clear before my hair rolls. Now here lives my mind, will be clear before my hair rolls. Chop. For all the years that I kept quite strong, there was no use crawling to the doorstep. I'm speaking of wishes, one of the days they could be better. Don't assume I'm just way high, the world's apart, and I wanted to save a portion for us. What could be better? How do you do that? To replace on, I'm back to my dream started. One day next to your skin. Chasing on. Was it you? Your face is red as yours. I've got time to walk at the end and walk with you to the corner of Richmond. No apartment nights, but what we strong, there was no use crawling to your step. I'm speaking of wishes, what were the days they could be better? Don't assume I'm just way high, the world's apart, and I wanted to save a portion for us. What could be better? How do you do that? To replace on, I'm back to my dream started. One day next to your skin. I'll chase it on, chase it on. You hear that sound? It's the sound of you taking me back. Your eyes say no, that look is mine. The pattern said for an asshole riding on yes. Come on, just a slice of what we had. Just the same, but you'll rather be a kind of ghosts floating in a maze of mind to mind. things you say. On a colorless line, baby, I know what time does. The sun is a sum of one. And love is when it's you took me off of my mind until the end of time. You took me off of my mind until the end of. It's not about you. It's all about you. Crash. Take your time and look away. Realize the things you say. On a colorless line, baby, I know what time does. The sun is a sum of one. You took me off of my mind until the end of time. You took me off of my mind until the end of. You took me off of my mind until the end of time. You took me off of my mind until the end of.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Billy Belmont, and I just wanted to let you know. So, as part of this whole deal with Dan Mayfield's party, 19th annual Dan Mayfield's party, Tendrick be a part of it, and so I tried to like sweeten it up a little bit. What with us being good friends for a long time, I wanted to introduce a comedian. And I think this is the first time Dan actually has had a comedian in his house. So give it up for one of my good friend. I met Holly a long time ago, but this year I got to know her really well, and she's a comedian. And so with that being said, she is going to do a comedy tight 10, and then you listen to me play. The thing is, I love her, and this is we're good. Holly and Bird, you guys.
Oh, thank you, Billy. That was very sweet. That's the most emotional I have ever been brought up on stage. This is a weird setup. There's people just trying to party and talking. So I'm going to talk to 4 people. So I've been a single lady for 3 years now. Yeah. That wasn't a what at me. That's always fun. This is always fun when nobody's listening. It's my favorite time because I can say the shittiest stuff. The shittiest stuff. So I've been a single lady for 3 years, and at 30, when you're single, your girlfriends, they like to help you out. You know what I mean? Like, they're like, oh, Holly, I'm like a charity case at this point. And they give me, like, self-help books that have, like, affirmations. You guys know about affirmations? Chris knows about affirmations. I don't know what regular women use as affirmations, but, they probably use things like, oh, you're so beautiful, you're strong, you're capable. I just have a Post-it on my mirror that says, don't fuck anybody you shouldn't today. It works sometimes. Most of the time, I just fuck a lot of people I shouldn't. There's probably a couple in this room that I've done. Yeah, so that's the kind of lady I am. My mom's super proud of me for that. She loves that her daughter's a slut. It's probably her proudest achievement. This year, my parents got divorced. My mom left my dad 2 weeks before Thanksgiving this year. Yeah, it was great. So I was really looking forward to the holidays this year, mostly so I could treat my mom the same way she treated me right after my divorce, passive-aggressively. As soon as I walked into her new little apartment on Thanksgiving, I just said, hey, Mom, when are you going to find a new man? And, during dinner, I just was like, hey, Mom, can you pass those potatoes if you're not too lonely? It's great. I also, for Christmas this year, so I drink a lot. Obviously, I'm on a podcast called 10 Drink Minimum. And I also fall a lot. I don't necessarily have to be drunk to fall, but happens. And so my knees were really skinned up for Christmas. And so I, on purpose, wore like a short dress. And my mom asked me what happened. I was like, well, Mom, that's why I don't have to ask you for money for an abortion. I eat all my babies. She loved it. Actually, I feel like she didn't even get that. You know what I mean? I just give a lot of blowjobs. Oh, God. I'm just going to get super raunchy because Dan Mayfield said, say the raunchiest shit you possibly can. So I'm going to, and Chris's mom is going to pass out. I've survived cancer 3 times. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate you. Fuck cancer is right. And so I went to the doctor. That is distracting. I went to the doctor right before the 3rd time, and they were talking about removing my cervix. And I was like, what the fuck does that even mean, you know? And so I thought about it. It means I'm the best shoplifter ever. I could fit 5 felonies up in there in Sephora. You know what I mean? But the biggest question that I had was, like, where does the cum go? You know? Like, is it just going to, like, float up in there? You know, it's just going to hit my lungs. I've had cum in my lungs. It's usually from the other side, though. You know what I mean? My dad loves that joke. Oh man, I lost track of where I was going. This is very distracting. Shit. Talk about cum. I feel like I already talked about cum quite a bit. I do like cum, though. I mean, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so I'm a single lady. Men do stupid shit in bed. That's just the truth. And most of the time, I just deal with it. I'm talking to a bunch of men right now. Well, there's some ladies listening. You guys know what I'm talking about. Men do stupid shit in bed. Most of the time, I just deal with it. Usually because I'm too drunk to drive. So I'm just like, well, I'm here. So here it goes. I'm just going to tell you guys some highlights from this year of stupid shit men have done. My favorite is a guy leaned in during sex and he was like, "What would your daddy say?" I was like, well, that's an interesting question. It's an easy answer. You could do better. And my dad was right. I could totally do better, you know? I think it's weird that men are so proud of their fucking penises. Like, it's not attractive. It's not a work of art at all. Dick pics are fucking weird. But I think the weirdest dick pic I've ever received is on a first date across the table from me. This guy is like, "I want to show you a picture on my phone." I was like, cool. It's going to be one of those mini pigs, like a cat. It was his dick, right? And usually when I get an unsolicited dick pic, I open it and I can move on with my day. You know what I mean? I just pretend it didn't happen. But when he's sitting there just looking me in the eye, like, I don't know what you want me to say right now. Like, yep, that's a penis. It's not doing anything. You know, like, if you could do a push-up with your dick, send me a picture of that. You know? If you could put a cashew on the tip of your dick and flip it into your mouth, send me a fucking video of that. Otherwise, I just don't really care. I don't think there's any woman on the face of the planet that saw a dick pic and was like, "Oh my God, it's so beautiful. I need to have sex with that." That never happens. It's horrible. Don't do it. I happen to think that dick pics are like the weirdest thing ever, and I want to put it in perspective for everybody. So, like, let's say that your great-great-grandpa wanted to send your great-great-grandmother a dick pic. Do you know what would have to go into that? First of all, he would have to save up for months to hire a photographer. I feel like I'm going to ruin this guy's shot, and I kind of want to do it on purpose. No, go for it, by all means. Go ahead. All right. So if, look, I'm going to move over for you. Yeah, you're welcome. You know, it's New Year's. I want you to win. You better win. You better not scratch there. You know, you're very close to the 8 ball, just so you know. Sorry. So anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah. He'd have to save up for months, right? And then a photographer would come out, and he would have to stand perfectly still with a hard-on while another dude took a picture of his dick. And then he would have to wait for weeks for these pictures to come back. And then he would have to get on his little horse and ride for days to your great-great-grandmother. And then he would get to your great-great-grandmother's house, and she would have the exact same reaction we have now, right? Like, he would have an envelope with a picture of his dick, and he'd be like, "Don't open this until I leave." And she would open it, and then she would say, "The fuck did he do that for?" It's exactly... Yeah, that's dick pics in the 19th century or whatever. Billy, what else did I talk about the other night? Oh, I know. I got it. Online dating. Anybody in here online dating? Chris is online dating. Oh, I mean, a named guy in a yacht outfit is online dating. Okay, so I decided that the best way to online date is to watch Catfished while you swipe, right? That keeps your expectations low, real fucking low. And then you just, you hope that they don't murder you at the end of it. I met a guy online dating, and he wrote something about bread, and it was funny. I can't remember what it was now. But I replied to him, and he's like super hot. He's like a pilot, and he's super hot, and he has like a lot of money. But like, I can't tell if I'm really attracted to him or it's because I haven't had carbs in like 3 weeks. I just might want some bread. So like, just saying for guys who want to date me out there, like, just bring me some bread and you'll probably get laid. Just some bread or some pasta. But my favorite thing that happened with online dating, this is very recent. This guy showed up, and I made him go to an open mic with all the male comedians, right? And that was like the worst. It was horrible for him, but it was great for me. They just made fun of him the whole time. And he thought I was really into it, but really I was just into the jokes everybody was making about him. And he tried to kiss me, and I booped him on the nose. Like, I literally went, boop. I made the noise and everything, and he didn't get it. Like, he thought I was really into him. Like, he found it endearing that he comes in for a kiss, and I'm like, boop. And he texts me the next day, and he's like, I'm really looking forward to our second date. I'm like, motherfucker, I booped you on the nose. I'm not into you. So basically what I'm trying to say with my whole set is that men are dumb. You know what I mean? Thank you, Billy. I just heard somebody say you're embarrassing, and I just want to know what's embarrassing. His pool game is embarrassing? Is it the guy that I moved out of the way of? That was pretty good. That was all right. He got like a little ball in the pocket thing. It's good. Oh, man. Yeah. I'm trying to think of like the raunchiest joke I have because Dan Mayfield told me. Look at that. That was it. Wait. Did he just scratch it out? He just won. That wasn't embarrassing. You guys are assholes. I think I just made a new friend. If he has any bread, I might have sex with him later. He hasn't gotten laid since 1978. I mean, with a pool game like that, I don't know. Oh, he has a pool and he has a good pool game. With that, I'm going to leave you guys. I'm going to go get laid on the pool table by the guy with the pool and maybe some bread. I don't know. Thank you guys so much. Have a good night. Oh, I forgot that I'm supposed to announce one of my favorite human beings in the whole entire world. He's like a brother to me. He's super sweet. He comes to my comedy shows. He's the most amazing musician you're ever going to meet. Give it up for Billy Belmont, everybody.
Oh, come off it, you guys. The only reason I'm here is because I've probably gotten really fucked up with every single one of you in this room. And you're like, oh, Billy's amazing. It's just, oh. Billy's so great. He's just like the nicest dude. But then you put up with my music in a way that he plays music too, so we should just give him a chance, So I'm Billy Belmont. I was co-hosting the show tonight, and thank you, Holly Bird, for fucking being here. And like, as far as like music goes, it's like New Year's Eve, and it's like what can I play to be, you know, New Year's Eve festive? What? Like I don't even know. So, but I'm required by contract by Chris Burnett. It's like, no, you should play 3 songs. So I'm going to do that. But there was this thing Dan Mayfield said earlier. He was like, yo, we have a award-winning songwriter in the house tonight. And I'm looking at her right now, and she's like, no, just no, stop. No, I don't need any of this. But no, I really do want her to play. So, you don't get those jitters you get when you play with somebody who's like, oh God, this girl will beat your ass in fucking playing music. So I'll play one. Maybe 2, but I really do want her to play. And so she's looking at me now, and I just don't know what. You don't play in front of you don't ever meet your idols. Hold on, you weren't prepared for textbooks for sale, and you see when tears they've come and this halo is gone. Lord knows I've waited to be free of you. The sun has discarded feelings of you. Got us staying stranded, nauseous through. And who has died, becoming more than a fool, not you. But you try and try again. Temptation, oh, what they say is, let us see your mindless debate, but you feel smart. Talking reason, forward rewind. What's been said here is undoubtedly zero answer. Many lanes to climb, and I'm white when I can. Hold on, you weren't prepared for yourself. Hold Kevin Gigg's ass. It's a huge ass, but it's Kevin Gigg. We all know Kevin Gigg. Kevin Gigg. I have one more song, but the thing is, I do really want Laura to play. I mean, I could play it. No, I'm not gonna do that. Check out Iron Maiden, guys. You like that? You like that? He knows what song I'm playing. Yeah, it's the Iron Maiden song with the G. So I wrote this song, God, like 10 years ago, and there's like, dude, he's playing Blackbird from the Beatles. Like, no, I like the Beatles well enough, but like, it just happens to sound like it. It just happens to be the same chords as Blackbird, but it's my song, and oh boo, I get it. Boys feel right at home, throw some coffee on the stove. Wash your hands and face, boy, you can't say grace with a mouth full of skull. Lord knows, you know, I'm cheating. Everybody is down, sweet potato with my finger, and I've come round to see that feeling like a steal of things might kill my soul. Waiting for too long. Please, please, please say you'll come and forgive me for what I've done. They hear it now, it's Blackbird. Butler came clean and new, throw some blood on the wound. Watching his face and that's a grace, and Sabrina shut up. Lord, he knows, I knows I'm cheating. Everybody is down with my finger on the trigger, and I've come round to see that feeling like a steal of things might kill my soul. Waiting for too long, Lord, please, 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 Sabrina, shut up. And Sabrina, please shut up. Across these fields to home, these shoes go high top. These years alone for so long. Lord knows, he knows I'm cheating. Everybody's down with a finger on the trigger, and I've come around to see that feels like a sea of things might kill my soul. Show me a book you live by, all you stand for. I'm gonna turn around and repent. Soon we're gonna cry about how Jesus and I are friends. Soon we're gonna cry about how you and I will live. Show me the book you live by, all you stand for. I'm gonna turn around and repent. And soon we're gonna cry about how Sabrina and I looking like a snack, and I wanna have a little bit of taste of it. And Lord knows I'm gonna finish this song. I want Laura here to sing. And soon we're gonna cry about how dance party was lit. Thank you, I'm Billy Belmont. Actually, I want Dan to introduce Laura if she wants to play a song.
So I think I mentioned this earlier, but we have somebody in the room who's a very special musician and a good friend of John Rodriguez's especially. And her name is Laura Manzanares. And Laura is a singer-songwriter, and Laura recently won Album of the Year at the New Mexico Music Awards. And it was called Land Baby. And she's a wonderful single-songwriter. And Billy, thank you for letting her borrow like your guitar. That's pretty amazing. That's all right. You've been sounding. Everybody, give it up for Billy Belmont. So Chris said I can bring anybody you want to this party, any musician you want. And I said I want Billy Belmont. And Chris, man true to his word, brought Billy Belmont here. Right? So I really appreciate it that Billy is lending his guitar to Laura here tonight, because this is really amazing. And if she can get Billy's got a much different strap configuration, I think, than Laura's used to. She's got a different shoulder configuration than you. I got a pick for you here if you like a pick. She uses her fingers. Is that good?
I'm just that forgetful.
She's a whole lot taller than you are, Billy.
Dun, dun. All right. Okay. This is a song that I wrote a few years ago while I was living in San Francisco. Well, he's my on again, off again. Meanwhile, we hover. He's more than a friend, but not quite a lover. Oh, yeah. And he says, I can't do them boyfriend things like go shopping with you and watch you every damn time you sing. Oh, no, 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 no. And I say, get on up out of here, you're in my personal space. Last night was great, babe, but I don't want to see your face. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, he's my on again, off again. Meanwhile, we hover. He's more than a friend, but not quite a lover. Oh, yeah. Whoa, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. And we say, living in the city, yo, it makes me so confused. All these beautiful people, and here I am, stuck with you. Whoa, 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 whoa. But then that San Francisco wind starts blowing in my face, and all I can think about is your warm embrace. Whoa, whoa. Come on over here, baby. I love you today. 'Cause today is all we got. Yeah, he's my on again, off again. Meanwhile we hover. He's more than a friend, but not quite a lover. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thank you for letting me hold some chords on your guitar and say some stuff. Cool. Oh. Hi, camera. Cool. One more? Okay. Let's see. I usually use an acoustic guitar and do a little percussive thing. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. All right. So this is the title track of the album, and it's also a song that I wrote while I was living in San Francisco. And I'm from New Mexico. I'm a New Mexico native. And so when I was living in California, I had a lot of friends who loved the ocean. And they always told me, I don't think I could ever live anywhere that wasn't next to the ocean. And me, coming from here, I thought the ocean was very frightening, overwhelming. Yeah, sure. So I didn't really get it. It was beautiful. I mean, I established a relationship with the ocean later on, but for a long time I didn't really get it. And but I had all these great friends who really loved the ocean. And I started calling my friends sea babies. And then one day I was walking down the street and I thought to myself, well, wait a minute. If all my friends are sea babies, then what am I? I'm a land baby, desert baby, cactus eating sand lady. A land baby, desert baby, cactus eating sand lady. I need lots of space to think. I need mountain water to drink, where the sun turns your skin to leather and your heart into gold. I'm a land baby, desert baby, cactus eating sand lady. A land baby, desert baby, cactus eating sand lady. Things move a little slower in land time, in land time. 1 or 2 millennia is the passing of the tide. I'm a land baby, desert baby, cactus eating sand lady. A land baby, desert baby, cactus eating sand lady. Give me a road that goes to nowhere. Give me the wind blowing through my hair. I'm chasing down that horizon, baby, and I won't come home till dawn. Hey, I'm a land baby, desert baby, cactus eating sand lady. A land baby, desert baby, cactus eating sand lady. Yeah, I'm a cactus eating sand lady. I'm a desert baby. Huh. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thanks for letting me bang on your guitar and say some things. Now too. Cool. You're welcome.
I'm almost tall enough for this microphone. I just want to say thank you to Laura how do you say it? Manzanares? Manzanares. That was amazing, right? One more, come on. Thank you to Billy Belmont. Holly Ann Bird. And thank you guys for letting us come up here and just do our stupid shit in front of you guys. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, Dan Mayfield. We got like 30 minutes left. We're done up here. We're just gonna jam. Oh, sorry. We're just gonna jam out some '90s punk rock and some.
I do have a request for one song though, and it's the best song of 2018. I'll cue it up in the playlist, but whatever.
Oh. But I just want to say from my family to you guys, thank you guys for letting 10 Drink Minimum like come and do a show for you guys. And like one of my friends says, he's no longer with us probably because of this. It's time to get Mach 2 Fubar, if you know what I mean. Thank you guys everywhere on the web. If you guys didn't know, we're actually live streaming. So yeah, Happy New Year, everybody. Let's get fucked up.
Are you putting music on over here?